Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Masahiro Tanaka out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Here's George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, center fielder, number 4.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. 1-1, here it comes. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. A pitch away, and then the third one away, that he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into play here at 273. Still without a home run, 9 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the second hitter hit the ball almost as hard as the first guy, so that's back-to-back hard contact for base hits. It looks like they came to swing it in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. None out. Runners at first and second. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Ellsbury patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. The relay throw there. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this offense really needs Carlos Correa to step up. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Here's Carlos Beltran. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. To first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1-1. A man on third with 2 down. Split-fingered fastball there inside. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros lead it 2-0. Charlie Morton gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this is going to be an interesting game. He pitches really good at home, and he struggles on the road. And in this road game, this road atmosphere, I don't know if that's getting to him or what it is, but he just has not got good numbers on the road. So maybe look for the other team to take it to him today.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Ready on 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. This is popped up. Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he takes ball one.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two 2-0, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Nori Aoki will be next. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground for Headley at third, could be two. Here's Castro for one. On to Carter at first, but not in time to get them both.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, George.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He singled his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gregorius is there for it. Two gone.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Low with the splitter. Ball 1. Runners at the corners. 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Right over the middle, knee high.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Here's the 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Ready for another chance?
For
Jose Altuve.
Second
He'll be the one to lead off
Jose
against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Beltran. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. The 1-0 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. And this is low, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
Here he comes on 2-0. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard back up the middle. Starlin dives. What a stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Out he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's set. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play right at 333. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Comes set. Fouled back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Strike called. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And he puts it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
So one away now for Brian McCann. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aoki.
First offering on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swung on and grounded foul. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Digging in once again, George Springer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed by Holiday as he's retired for an important first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now batting, Starlin Castro. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Again, a 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 27,
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Headley is up with it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ready with the 1-1. This is foul right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to
Leading
break
off for
through
the
on the
Yankees.
scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Fielder.
Yeah, baseball is a
Aaron
game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something, but this offense has to get going.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Chris Carter now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
So digging in now, Chase Headley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch,
batting,
but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. ball grounded to short. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Jason Shreve takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Nori Aoki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Gurriel is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's George Springer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In there, strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time, and he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 6-1. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to 3rd. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, got the base hit to the outfield.
Beltran.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Beltran. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There goes Altuve. Sliced down the left side, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to first. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ball 3. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. Aoki has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, and it's even at 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he struck him out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. At bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that misses, ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Another try at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Chase Headley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in.
batter,
Don't pitch to him anymore.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop-up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 16.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is fouled off toward the third base coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games.
3.
That's his 5th
Nori
strikeout in this
Aoki.
series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Nori Aoki. Down the first baseline. Carter is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees 1. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Gary Sanchez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Slider right over the middle taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back to back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Two out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Aroldis Chapman
enters the game for non-save situation. It's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
George Springer is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Carlos
Digging in once again,
Correa.
Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
2 out, bases loaded. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
No runs are scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Astros lead this one 8-1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Charlie Morton Earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters as voted on by you, the fans. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Here's Corey Seager, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Oh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. This stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Sale ready with the 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here it comes. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Johnny Cueto out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got 2 of them. He's got the 4-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the 4-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance. All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home
Leading
half
off for
of
the
inning
American
number
League.
1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. You can't get there as it falls in.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Now, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the American League moves out in front here 2-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
3-1 count to this guy, you don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
No outs, nobody on. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
This is foul right side. Now another 0-2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Hitter, Robinson Cano.
There's Robbie Cano now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Zobrist. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the American League 2 and the National League nothing. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Chop foul wide of first.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs and then you go back and shut them down.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Now, he'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here it comes. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here it comes. Hit to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Posey's got it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cueto into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go in the American League. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Marco Estrada, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Marco Estrada.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Posey got caught out in front here as this is going to be in the seats. A foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 8th, center fielder Carlos Gonzalez.
So with 1 gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty, one man out. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Slice down the left side, but foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this will be fouled away. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's a lead for the American League, 2-0. Madison Bumgarner, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Madison Bumgarner.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Chopper, foul. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Mookie Betts is on deck. Here it is on 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cespedes on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. The second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic
please.
Right after this.
Now pitching
Corey
for the American
Kluber,
League.
the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Kluber.
Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
3-0 pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts coming on. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He'll try again 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air, out to right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. NL leaves one. They're down 2-0. Steven Strasburg enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
League, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
lays off 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for
Had
the
to
American
protect
League.
there with 2 strikes, and he
hitter,
just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Cano waits on the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. The first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Posey is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. The AL leads it 2-0. Aaron Sanchez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
League, number 41, Aaron Sanchez.
Anthony Rizzo stands
Leading
in
off for the
now.
National
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor comes up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and 0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2 and 0.
Outside, 3 and 0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
From the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. This is flared out towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Center fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for the National Leaguers. They trail it here 2-0. John Lester, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 34, John Lester.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Francisco Lindor.
In there, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the American League, left fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
One out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The American Leaguers on top, 2-0. Cole Hamels takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
League, number 35, Cole Hamels.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ben Zobrist.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Right fielder number 34,
Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now that gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Dylan Betances takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-2. Looped out towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Clayton Kershaw enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Jose Altuve.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's 1 away. Mookie Betts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll get back in safely. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. To short. Seager is right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. American League strands one. They lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrel. Dexter Fowler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Dexter Fowler.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Will Myers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Myers.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
So striding in,
Posey.
Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Andrew Miller is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Addison Russell will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Russell.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The AL out in front here, 2-1. Will Myers will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 4.
Addison Russell will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 27, Addison
Noah Syndergaard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Noah Syndergaard.
Manny Machado is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Machado now on 0-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 24, Miguel
Xander Bogaerts will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Bogaerts.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The AL leads it 2-1. Xander Bogaerts is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Kelvin Herrera.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 8th inning now in this all-star matchup as you get a look at the line score. The American Leaguers leading in this one as they close in on defeating their National League rivals. Nolan Arenado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nolan Arenado.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Lindor gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Here it comes, 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. NL down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Nolan Arenado going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 28.
Jake Arrieta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
League, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. American League goes down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Zach Britton.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Dexter Fowler.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Will Myers. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. One and one, here it comes. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after the fastball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Johnny Cueto only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious American League All-Stars.